This is Forge Daily with Mackenzie Barwell on the Forge Audio Network.
Forge fans, welcome back to another episode. Today is June 27th, 2023. I'm your host, Mackenzie Barwell, here to give you all things Forge FC. In today's episode, we're going to check back in with the CPL standings, hear from Tristan and Chris Kalongo on the orange kit that Tristan wore the last home game, and then some other players on their pregame music routines. But before we get into those conversations I had post-practice, let's have a look at where Forge FC currently sit at this point in the season. After Sunday's win against Ottawa, Forge now in second place below Pacific FC, who have managed to pull away a little bit. They've got 24 points compared to Forge's 19. Forge now holding a record of 5 wins, 4 draws, and 4 losses. York United not far behind, though. They have a total of 17 points, sitting in third place. Looking at One Soccer's Team of the Week, Taryn Campbell is representing Forge in the striker position. Unsurprising, considering his performance on Sunday. He is still the CPL's all-time leading scorer and currently tied for third in the league for most goals scored in the 2023 regular season campaign. As I mentioned earlier, an interesting jersey choice on Sunday for Tristan Henry. I heard some rumblings from both the fans and the staff who were confused when they saw Tristan wearing an orange home kit while the rest of the team wore the away black gear. So I decided to ask him at training today what the decision was and where that came from, who was to blame for that. Not to say that I didn't like it. I didn't mind it, personally. It did throw me off a little bit when I first saw it. But anyways, here's what he said. Keeping in mind Chris Kalongo also chimed in after to contribute his opinion.
It was Coach Joe's. Just an idea, just try something different. We didn't like the keeper jersey colors that they have, so we just wanted to try something different.
Okay, do you feel any different playing in it? Or?
Yeah, I felt different until we got scored on real quick. So
not doing that again then?
Yeah, but I liked how it looked. So
it did look good. It did look good.
Maybe we can try it.
Yeah, I have to wear it at least once,
Okay,
just to experience it. But I don't like the collar. The collar doesn't look like a goalie collar.
It doesn't.
Like a player collar.
You heard it here first.
Looks like you're about to go play 6, man.
So everyone was back out this morning for a very rainy training session, including some of the players I talked about on those developmental contracts. And I have to correct my pronunciation here. It was Kayvon, Simon, and Daniel. For those of you who may not know, I should have clarified this. A developmental contract allows you to sign a youth player to train with a CPL club without necessarily giving them professional status. So instead, they can keep their amateur eligibility and still gain that CPL experience by training in that environment. And this is something that Noah Jensen touched on a little bit in our interview. So in this case, they can play for both Sigma and Forge. In other news, I spoke to some players on what happens with the music situation pregame because I can hear it coming from the locker room, and I'm always curious to know what they're listening to and who's connected to the speaker. So today I decided to inquire about what, the best hype song is and who's most likely to be on aux. So here was my conversation with Ali Hijabrapur and Dav Choinière, and then we'll continue with the rest of the team.
The best hype song before a game is
I don't like to get hype.
Laugh Now, Cry Later by Drake.
Okay, that's a good one.
Make me a song going bad.
Malik's been coming every once in a while
Yeah?
now, yeah.
Do you have good music taste?
Most of the time. Hip hop up tempo, I think it's Malik. Or just a bit mix of hip hop,
R&B. Okay, I also heard from Mandrakar James and Dom Samuel, who apparently have a soft spot for country music. And then at the end, Malik also chimes in as he received an honorable mention as well.
Mostly hip-hop, reggae. It's not one specific song.
No one specific song?
Never.
You know what, that's fair. Dom?
Drift? Last week I listened to country.
Last week was country.
This week I listened to...
we let the liquor go. Hey.
Is that before a game?
Yes.
I hope you know I'm putting that as the intro.
100%. Yeah, you have to. Best on aux. Can I give multiple?
I've heard multiple so far as well.
Bex is good.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, Bex has a wide variety of tracks on there. It's weird. It's so weird. Like, some R&B, and then you
Talking
can
about
get
pregame music.
Yeah.
What are you saying? Who's got?
On aux?
Ooh, I say Tristan Borges or Cal Becker.
Yeah. Okay.
You see?
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Kind of like Cal Becker really likes to get into old tastes. Likes to
Variety.
represent Caribbeans, Africans, R&B, indie, rap, hip hop, everything.
All of it.
I've heard you.
Me? That's a lie. Whoever did that, appreciate you though.
Cap.
So there you have it. If you hear Morgan Wallen coming from the Forge locker room, you know why. You can expect another match day on Friday as your Forge FC are headed out east to play the Halifax Wanderers. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I will be back tomorrow for both Forge Daily and Behind the Beard.
This has been Forge Daily with Mackenzie Barwell. If you like what you heard, please like, follow, subscribe, comment, and share.
No, but actually, before a game.
Hype song?
Yeah.
Before a game? Yeah, that's a great song. Great song. Honestly, I don't know.
I got a lot of Drake so far.
I don't know, yeah.
A little bit of
Any Drake,
pop, R&B.
Drake track is good.